Here we are on closing day. It's April 20th, 2012, and it's our last half day in the big yellow house on South Oakum Street. So we're going to do a quick walkthrough for Thomas and Maggie, because neither one of them are here. Thomas is in Greensboro at work today, and Maggie's in France at school. So here we go. There's the pole that Maggie used to climb when we first got here. There's our cherry tree that we planted, and it really grew fast because it tapped into the water main right there.
And Thomas ran over with the lawnmower.
Yeah, there used to be a spigot there, then Thomas ran over it with a lawnmower one time and created a geyser. There's Mom. So let's walk up here on the front porch where we used to have all the porch parties. There'd be 20 people sitting up here on this porch, on the railings and on the rocking chairs, and we used to have a big table right there with a ceiling fan.
That we had to tie up during the hurricane.
Yep. So we're going inside. And so everything's empty and it's all echoey. There's the light that none of the light bulbs work in unless you jiggle them. And even then they don't work half the time.
Forget Elizabeth.
Oh yeah. And the really ugly door knocker that Mom hated. I kind of like to take it with us, but she won't let me. So here's the foyer. Here's the steps that Thomas and Maggie used to get the dog bed, Max's dog bed, upstairs and slide down those steps. And they did it on both sets. Did it 100 times. And so here is the parlor, and it used to be the blue room. It was painted dark blue when we moved in. And for the first 7 or 8 years, it was a parlor, and we didn't use it too much. And then we turned it into a TV room and put the TV above the fireplace there. And we built some bookshelves in here. And we fixed those old pocket doors.
Remember when the squirrels lived in here?
And we had squirrels, that's right, that were dropping stuff down through the crack up there. And I remember the mail slot down there on the front door that Maggie used to peek through when she was little. And she was the only one that could unlock the front door because she was the only one small enough to stick her arm through the mail slot and be able to reach the doorknob. So here we go into the coat closet. Under the stairs. Kids used to play in there. And then we started storing all of our Christmas stuff in there and couldn't play in there anymore. And this doorway, when we first moved in, was about 1.5 feet wide. And the guy that we got to do our cabinets was so big he couldn't even fit through it. So we widened the door. And this was the dining room, which seemed really, really big when we first moved in, and without any furniture in it, it is really, really big. We talked about putting a basketball goal in here. There's the chimney that the chimney swifts fell out of, and we raised 2 baby chimney swifts that fell out of that chimney one time. And there I am. And here we are in the video closet, and we kept all of our videos and CDs and stuff in here, and now it's all empty. And here's our favorite part. The door of our children growing up. So we start way down here. I think it starts down here and it says Maggie, but I don't think that's right. I think somebody wrote that on there. I think it starts right up here, because this is 1999. Going up through 2000 and 2001, 2002, 2003. And there's Thomas, that's when we first started moving in. So that's March of 1999. And now Thomas and Maggie are merged. There's Maggie in 2007.
There's me.
There's Mom. There's Dad. And then there's Thomas all the way at the top. So that's our door. And we thought about taking that door with us. But it'd be kind of bad to sell a house without a door to the video closet. So we decided we'd just come take pictures of it instead.
Love to know where Maggie is now.
Well, let's see.
What was
Where's the
last time?
highest Maggie on
Right
here?
there?
No, it's right here. 310. I don't think she's grown any since then.
I don't know.
Yeah. Look at how high Thomas is up there. And here's the brown room, which used to be the TV room. So we watched a lot of Lord of the Rings in here. We had the big screen TV that used to sit right there in the corner.
Here's the cubby hole where the kittens were born.
And the kittens were born down in the
Right. The kids used to play in there too.
hidden compartments. Yeah, used to play in there. All the games we used to keep in there. And here's the downstairs bathroom. Get Meemaw fixed up. I don't really have any good stories for the bathroom, so.
Kermit and Christy helped us pull out the floor.
That's true, we ripped up the floor in there. Here's the kitchen that we redid. We used to have a big sign up here that said Grand Central Station, and there was one above the door that said no whining. It was Mom's favorite sign. So we were really proud of this kitchen because when we moved in, there was an old kitchen in here from like the 1940s, and it was a mess. And here's our custom design wine rack that was the very first built-in wine rack that the cabinet maker had ever made, and it didn't actually work, so we had to put these little corks in here to hold the wine up because otherwise they would fall out. And then we got the back porch with the cat door and the back patio out there. And then the laundry room.
Backstairs, front stairs.
Let's go up the back stairs. And so there's the little house that we just moved into, out the window. And then this creepy back stairs. And up at the top of the back stairs is the little telephone desk. And we had an old dial-up telephone that was sitting on this desk that wasn't plugged into anything, and it was always my biggest fear when I was coming up this thing at night and it was pitch black that telephone would ring. And that would have freaked me out. So here we are upstairs in the long hallway. I used to drag Thomas down this hallway in his socks. And the kids' bathroom. Let me turn the light on here. Hello, everybody. Thomas used to sit in here for hours and read Calvin and Hobbes.
I'm sure he's glad we left that for posterity. So to speak.
So to speak. Here's the view of the neighbor's house. So here we are, going down the hallway toward the kids' rooms. Here's Mom and Dad's room. And we had a bathroom in here, and our closet. And then back out into the hallway. We used to have paintings done by Thomas hanging on both sides of our bed, and then paintings done by Maggie hanging on the wall going into the bathroom. This was the guest bedroom, where Roz and Sue and Timmy and anybody else who stayed here.
Big crack in the wall, remember?
Yeah, we had a huge crack up here in the wall one time after Thomas and I went under the house to jack it up because of the treadmill. We jacked it up a little too much. And this was Thomas's room. When we moved here, Thomas was really into the Titanic. big map on the wall that Mom and I put up.
We were worried that Thomas would never know where Australia was.
That's true, because Australia was cut off by the door, so.
He would grow up with this blank space in his brain. Here in Australia.
And here we are in Maggie's room.
Her magnetic wall.
Yep, she had a magnetic wall right there, and she used to have butterflies and stuff all over. And so that's pretty much the old house, except for one last thing. Looking down the stairs.
Dad's office we all worked on to give him for Christmas.
Yep. And then last but not least, the attic. Dun, dun, dun. Now, here's the deal with the attic. When we moved in, it was full of stuff. But now that we're moving out, look at this. Empty. We had big plans for this attic. We were gonna turn it into a kids' rec room. We had the all the air conditioning ducting put around the edges so that we could wall it in. There's the duct that goes into Mom's and my bedroom. And these big windows. This was the window that blew out during the hurricane. And Uncle Roger and I came up here and we tried to block it with a mattress, and the wind blew us about 10 feet back and onto the ground. It didn't work. Out of this window you can actually see the sound and see the water. It's kind of hard to see it in the summertime because of the leaves, but if you squint real hard and look through a crack in the leaves, you can see it down there. You can see it easily in the wintertime. And so, that's the tour of the big yellow house, where we moved in 1998 and raised 2 kids. And neither one of those kids are here with us on the last day. They're out grown up and living their lives. So I just wanted to make this for them. And let's find Mom. And now we're going to sit on the front porch one last time and have a cup of coffee for one last time. And there she is. Say hi to Thomas and Maggie.
Love you guys.
Here we go. There's our porch swing. It's kind of lopsided. It was the first swing that the carpenter had ever built.
You can do the carport and the swing back there.
Oh, that's true. I need to walk back there. There's our tree. I don't know if you can see the mama robin sitting in the tree. She's sitting right there, staring at us. A little nervous. Oh, there she goes. She's got some babies in that nest. There's Mom's snowball bush. And my jasmine, Confederate jasmine. This was one of the 4 pecan trees that are in the yard. And we had the bird feeder hanging off of this one. My dad when he lived up here, he used to come up and make all kinds of elaborate contraptions to keep the squirrels from eating the bird feed. And here's my pride and joy, the Parthenon.
Kids are gonna love it.
The kids are gonna love it. When we first moved here, the backyard was a mud hole, and there was this old shed back here that we tore down, and we designed this thing and built it ourselves. And it's the coolest carport in town, the biggest one too. And the neighbors even copied it over there. See, they built a little one that looks just like ours. And there's our hammock. The backyard behind the little house where we used to play ball and frisbee and stuff. But this is the Parthenon. We used to have parties out here where we would have a fire and project movies up against that right there. And people would sit out here and we'd watch a movie and eat. And there's the sign, the Parthenon. So that's it. So here we are, last day. Sorry about the length of this video. I was gonna make it about 5 minutes, but we ended up making it 15 minutes. But there's a lot of memories. So that's it. We love you guys.
Love you.